question. Who the hell is Goro? Is he somebody in my furry community that I really should know? Or is it just a weird coinkydink of a furball that I have a literally no freaking clue who this guy is? I'm just saying it now. I don't know who he is. I don't know why he's somebody who thinks he's that freaking important. And no, he isn't that important. I seriously doubt he's that really that good of a gamer just to have that much of an idiocy complex. Because after seeing some of the things he posts and some of his weird requirements, makes me wonder, am I that way? I don't think so. If I am, I know a bunch of furries who would be like hopping on the server and yelling at me for being an idiot. Because I certainly do not pay people, want people to pay me to be their friend. That is like the worst friendship thing I have ever freaking heard of. FYI, just so you're aware of that. Yes, I am aware. I am the worst possible person to be doing that kind of thing because, for one, that's just, yeah, no, absolutely, frickin' furball, no, I wouldn't do it. I'm sorry, I have too much, what's the term? Common sense to do this kind of thing to people, because, FYI, that is kind of beyond narcissism in my entire furball loving existence. FYI, I do not believe in it. I do not think it's cute or funny. I repeated myself, I'm sorry. I don't think it's cute, funny, or entertaining to use that kind of narcissism to win over friends. Hello, I have seen narcissism in my life, and, yeah. Ain't fun. Not one bit. If you've ever, actually run into the narcissistic people I've run into in the anime and furry communities, yeah, they're pretty toxic. I'm not gonna go anywhere near that. I'm not gonna touch it with a 10-foot furball loving pole. Thank you. But if I'm gonna run a entire campaign with people, I'm not gonna be mean. I'm not gonna be disheartening. I'm just not that type of person. Honestly, I think it's kind of stupid. Oh, cool! My least favorite dungeon. Wonderful. I hate this dungeon. Why do I always end up in a dungeon? Forget it. I ask stupid questions. I'm sorry to say, well, I'm gaming late today. I'm probably just doing this because they're leveling as well, so I'm not an entirely good jackass about it. Ooh, the machinist needs to be leveled. I mean, needs help. Mental help. Help. I will get you. Please stay still. Oh, you freaking gotta be kidding me. Oh, you no, you twit. Can I just mention, why do we have two machinists? I'm just asking. Under all circumstances, why am I the only one that's trying to not kill myself? Thank you for not rushing ahead like a crazy maniac. Why do we have two machinists? Oh, one of them doesn't speak English. Aha! Language barrier! Answer stupid questions! Yay! Okay, no offense. I don't mind people with, language barrier. I don't speak Spanish. I don't speak any other language but English. Okay, maybe anime. Sorry. On console. Skill sets. I used a moral. One thing about this I do not like is going down, because it's easy to get lost in this area. And oh joy! My least favorite creature. The causes dance. Yes, it's the worst vantage point I know. Go back to my son! Higher ground, thank you. Oh yeah, let's target me. I love you. So, as I said before, I am not a fan of Goro. Nor do I ever want to be like Goro. If you don't want to game with me, you're going to game with me. And I don't care. I don't want to have a Patreon. I don't want to have to be famous. I don't want to be famous. I want to be, okay, I'd rather just have cookies and, ice cream, okay? It's just an FYI. I don't really like popularity crap, and if anyone wants to, they could tell me anything they really, really want. I don't care. I don't want to be popular or famous. Because people who are famous are assholes. No offense to anyone who's famous. Who's nice to me. You guys are not assholes. You guys are good people. But I don't want to ever be famous. That's just like the last thing I ever want to be is famous. Because, last time I met anyone who was famous, I spent probably half the time scared out of my goddamn gourd because, his name was David Prowess, and, yeah, that was, my first and only time I met somebody famous. And I was scared half out of my wits, and I also, well, I don't know if Sean Astin counts, considering I accidentally just asked if he was in the movie Goonies. And he is. Okay, just an FYI. And that's about as famous as I am about famous people. Yes, I am not good with famous people. Okay, if I had met Carrie Fisher years earlier, I would have probably spent half the time scared that I might have said something stupid, or said something that might offend her, or something about her dog. Which I'm pretty sure she probably got a lot of people talking about her dog, and about how cute he is. Yes, I think Frank is the cutest thing in the universe. And his name is Frank, so that's always a cute thing about dogs. But famous people always seem to think, everybody thinks famous people are good people. No, famous people are not always good people. I hate to tell people this, especially if you are famous, and your name is not Mark Hamill or something. I don't really, I mean, okay, if I was gonna say anything, I think the creepiest thing I've ever heard people talk about to me, and I think that was just when I was in high school, is when I actually met, I didn't know this person was famous, so I kinda just blew it off for the first time in my life. I mean, how many people have ever actually met, Clive Barker and not known he was a practical joker that literally hated computers for the longest time? Especially since, he gave me a blank disc. Yeah. So, with this whole thing with Guro, I'm sort of like going, okay, this is silly, this is stupid. I honestly don't know anyone who would actually pay that much money just to hang out with somebody. I mean, I hung out with... I mean, how self-serving are you that you have to do this to people? Particularly when somebody like... Oh, FYI, I have a cold, so I sound really, really bad. Just an FYI. But yeah, don't, assume that people are going to be your friend if you're going to be a narcissistic douchebag. FYI, yes, I do consider Guro to be a narcissistic dirtbag. Do I really want to be friends with somebody who, extorts money out of people just to be friends with them? that is like really, one, you're not famous. One, you're not a YouTube influencer. You are not any of that. Hell, I'm not an influencer. I'm just a dumb, stupid gamer who plays friggin' Final Fantasy XIV on YouTube. When I should actually be on fucking Twitch, okay? I don't get it. You guys, I don't get it. The whole famous thing. He's not famous. He is not a freaking idol. I mean, I don't know who he thinks he is. Are you famous? No, you're a freaking YouTube personality. You think you're cool, you're not. You're not a cool person, bro. You're a freaking furry who thinks you are famous. You're not famous. You're a freaking... I don't know. You're an idiot. That's pretty much all I'm gonna say. I don't know. Do all idiots... I wonder, do all furries act like this? No. Actually, I'm answering my own question. No, they don't. Furries I know don't act like this. They do not act like assholes. They do not act like extortionists. Asking you to drop hundreds of dollars of Patreon money onto their Patreon monthly just to hang out with them. And and their whole thing on Twitch, or on their whole thing on Discord, forget it. If you know what? If you want to join my Discord, that's perfectly fine. I don't care. Because, guess what? I'm not a narcissist. I am not a actual jerk. And I don't care. I mean, I have low viewership as is. And here's this guy acting like he's all that in a bag of chips. He's not a bag of anything. Why do people give him money? Honestly, there are better things to spend your money on. Like food. Or hell, help me get monetized or something. I don't know. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for anything. I don't even ask for viewers. I just do what I like. I do this because this is fun for me, okay? I don't care if if I suck at something, okay? I play games. I play random video games that are fun for me. Because, well, I'm a 41-year-old furry who spends half her time, and I don't know why. I sound like I'm in my 20s, and I don't know why. I'm a freaking... I'm appalled that people do this, because they act like it's a douchey thing to do to your friends, especially if you are a furry who comes on to... I mean, if you come onto my channel, I could care less. I could care really less. Because, you know what? As long as you have fun watching what I'm doing and being entertained by my spouts of sarcasm and weirdness, I probably don't care. Because I'd rather be nice to you guys, even if you're mean to me. I'd rather be nice and be funny and have friends than be a total ass... Okay, an assholery could be less of a narcissistic thing. I mean, when it comes down to it, I've dealt with narcissists. All my frickin' life I've dealt with one. And he was my brother-in-law. And, yeah, I survived that. But you know what? The one thing I have told people, narcissism is one thing, that it does not mean everybody acts the same way. I mean, why would I actually act like that? I honestly don't know. I honestly would rather just play video games and enjoy myself, rather than spend my time listening to douchebags, pat themselves on the back for no reason. It's a game. I don't care. I care about friends. I care about having fun. I do not care about having to live with the intention of being called a fucking I mean, yes, I'm a furry, but I'm not like one of those damn furs that spends her all the time treating people like shit. because, oh my god, I'm a furry! Dear Lord, people. Dear Lord and Lady, I am not going to tell you this twice. If you are coming onto this website, onto a site, and demanding money because, oh, I'm a jerk, and I am going to do this to you. If I were to set up a Patreon, you know how much I would charge people for it? Guess what? I wouldn't charge you. I would just tell you $5. And you know what it would guarantee you? Look. Friendship. Fun. Life. I don't know. Maybe friends? I don't think anything of it. People are dumb enough as is. And I don't think anything is fair to be called a asshat and a jerk because some idiot old person like me thinks that it's fair to treat a bunch of fucking people like assholes. It's called being a human being. FYI, I am not gonna treat a human being, i.e. you, or any person that comes onto my videos like crap, and I will not make you pay money to me unless it is to... I'm not gonna make you pay for something because I'm here to entertain. I am here to have fun. I am not here to extort money out of you. I mean, seriously, I was somebody who was a victim of extortion. I was a person who got extorted for money. And I am still dealing with that. The aftermath of that bullshit. And honestly, it is not cute, it's not funny, it is freaking... It's bad. It's bad enough that people go through that. And when I see someone like Oru doing that to other furries, it pisses me off. Because I am not one of those assholes. I am a human being. I am a person who cannot handle that kind of bullshit. Because you are a human. You are a person. You are a friend. If you are a watcher of my channel, I actually applaud you. Because you guys are probably not sure what the frick I'm into. Because, you know what? Video games and me are like... Oh god, no. I hate that. And got me from behind. But yeah, I am honestly gonna say it. If I was to set up a Patreon, I am going to mention something to you guys. I will not do that. So, let's see. What would be my perfect Patreon? I don't know. Maybe... I would say $5 guarantees you, a right to be on my to be in my Discord channel. It gives you the right to talk to me whenever you damn well please. If I'm not busy, you can still talk to me without this fucking Patreon, without getting a Patreon. You know, that's actually not a bad thing, is it? I mean, seriously, you don't have to talk to me if you are on Patreon. You can talk to me right now. You can get on my live chat and go, hi! Hi, Nagi! Or hi, Electrophonic! How are you today? How are you today? I don't know. I'm fine. I'm doing well. Do you want to talk to me about anime, sci-fi? You name it. I'll talk about it. I mean, I'm not doing anything that would be pertinent to the question. In fact, I just died in a video game, but you know, people can talk about other things, and the fact that this asshole named Guro thinks that, oh my god, you're a... Dude, you are a fucking douchebag. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry you feel that I am not a human being that needs to be treated like, crap. I am terrible at this game. But honestly, after seeing what Guro did to these people, may I mention this? In all freaking honesty, what the hell? I am sorry to every person who is paying through the nose to hang out with a narcissistic dirtbag. Because, guess what? You don't deserve it. You don't deserve to be hanging out with somebody who treats you like that. Okay? I'm just being honest. I'm gonna be a nice furry and be nice to you. Because, guess what? You're being taken advantage of. That is the biggest problem I have with the fandom some days. Is you get taken advantage of and, oh my god, you're friends with a guy who probably treats you like crap. Let me tell you something that happened to me, and this is an honest-to-God fact. I am a furry that has been in the fandom for a while, not a long time, mind you. I got into the fur fandom back in 2000, I believe, 2008, 2007. Was I being taken advantage of? Yes. Was it funny? No. Was I a stupid person? Oh, hell yeah. I was a freaking moron. Okay, I trusted people I shouldn't have trusted. And I got taken advantage of. Are all furries like that? Oh no. No, none of them are. The furries that I was friends with were people that I absolutely respected and cared about. Were they people that deserved to be, banged upside the head with a 2x4? Most definitely, the ones I knew deserved to be hit in the head with something harder than a rock. Was I angry at them? Oh, yeah. But these are people that I did not know were stupid idiot jerks who treated me like shit. But the thing is, these were people, nonetheless, that I did not deserve to be friends with. Now, when people talk about how I was treated, back when I lived with my roommate, yes, his group of friends took advantage of me. They treated me like crap. They called me all sorts of names. And half of the people that actually were my friends, I lost because I did not know any better. And one, I was young and stupid. Also, I was raised in a very stupid way. People who have been in the special ed world are told from the time that they have to make everybody happy, even if it makes you miserable in the end. It is pretty blatantly screwed up. It is a mentality that has been honed into us since we were little, and it is a factoid that you are not going to get out of it very easily. There are many people in even the fur fandom that have gone through this bullshit. Now, how do you battle a narcissistic person? Well, one, since one of them was actually my sister's ex-husband, you learn a few tricks from the narcissist. I actually learned this, and I thank Brian you know what? I thank him every single day I learned this trick. One, just because you say you're right doesn't mean you're right. Two, just because the person thinks they're better than you doesn't give you the right to be an asshat. 3, it's easier to pretend to be it's easier to pretend to be a good fish and I mean it, you can pretend to be a fish, because this is how I learned how to deal with my sister's ex-husband. Pretend you're a fish. Pretend to flow with the idea that your friends are idiots. FYI, my sister's ex-husband taught me the trick that you just smile, you pretend to be a nice person, and when that person's back is turned, you just sit there and make sure that they don't understand a damn word coming out of your mouth, because half the time they don't understand anything anyway, and they think you're an idiot. I'm not kidding, my sister's ex-husband actually thought I was an idiot for a very long time. And it kind of cost him a bit in the background of his life, so if his ex-wife is watching this, if his current wife is watching this, yes, you can use this as a way of parent, but it's a lesson that I learned from him on how to deal with people. 1. If a person's gonna treat you like shit, you don't have to listen to them. Yes, I got this from my sister's ex-husband, so this is his lesson to me. 1. If someone treats you like shit, don't listen. He actually taught me that. 2. A person who is a narcissistic jerk will use any means whatsoever to manipulate and fool you into believing you are the one who's in power. FYI, if my sister's ex-husband is watching this, yes, you taught me this lesson a very long time ago, and I'm very thankful that you taught it to me, because now I'm actually using this as a way of teaching a bunch of furries how to be I don't know, actually use common sense. 2, if you're going to be a douchebag, at least be an honest douchebag. I'm not lying on that one. That one was something I had to learn from one of my ex-boyfriends. So don't ask me how that happened. Oh, and my ex is a really good person, so just an FYI. If my ex is watching this, thanks Drew. You're awesome. I like you. But honestly, the next time I actually have to deal with somebody like Guro, I hope to God I could punch him in the jaw and tell him, "Congratulations, you pissed me off. I'm a very angry furball that doesn't want to deal with your drama. So go frickin' lay your eggs in a pit somewhere. Because I am now really angry that you are ripping people off and you are doing this because, oh my God, you're popular. FYI, you're not. Okay? You're not popular. You're not famous. You are not a rock star. You are an idiot. That's just it. I can tell people the same thing I've told 100 times to other people. If you are going to act like a dumbass, I'm going to treat you like a dumbass. Because I'm sorry to tell people, but no, Guro is not famous. No, he is not a popular person. He is pretending to be popular, and he thinks he has all these fans, and he doesn't. FYI, please stop paying him, because it's embarrassing. Not just to you, but to the furries that are not in this type of thing. If you wanted to pay me, let's just say I am the type of furry that if you were to put me on a Patreon, $5 a month would guarantee you the right to sit down and talk to me like a human being. Not go and pretend to be famous with an imbecile. Also, you are not also, if I were to do a Patreon like that, one, I would actually ask you to please help me pay to actually get part of my book published, and that's about all I would ask. I would not be mean to you. I would not force you to do stuff that makes you feel uncomfortable or do things that make you. Does it guarantee you a right on my on say a Discord? Probably, but I'm not gonna enforce that. I'm not gonna tell you a bunch of rules that you have to follow because I'm a cool dictator. No. I am not that kind of person. For one, the whole drama with this is just another round of people following a trend of stupidity. Now, if I were to do a Patreon, one, you would not have to pay that much money to hang out with me. Got it? I would not force it. You are a human being. You are a person. Two, what he is doing is one, illegal, and it is very, very narcissistic of him. You are a human being. You are not a person. I am not gonna make you do stuff that is totally going against, one, the rules of a certain groups. And secondly, it is wrong to do so. If I were to do a Patreon, and this is my own idea, one, you are guaranteed to be treated like a human being. One, I treat you like a human being regardless. I don't care if that is it. I am not that kind of person where, for instance, if you wanted access to, say, a bunch of my book stuff or a bunch of information on my novel, guess what? You'd be guaranteed it. No questions asked. Two, if I was to do the Patreon, one, you'd only have to pay $5 a month just to help. It's just help. It is to help, and yes, I would put your name in the dedication as part of the dedication, and people who helped design and be part of the book design. You are not it guarantees you the right to be part of the novel. It does not mean that you're going to be treated any different than, say, a person who is, like I said, you are guaranteed. It is part of that guarantee. Would I tell you anything else? No. I'd probably give you early access to information on how to get a copy of the book, or make it so you can actually get a signed copy. I would never make it so you couldn't get that access. One, I would also make it early access to stuff like, oh look, you're gonna get early access to, say, a early release of the book. You probably will get a chance to get anything. I would make it so you could actually watch access to the movies. If there was a poster or something, I would give you that access to the poster, or give you free access to get a free poster out of the deal. I would not do something like what this guy is doing, because that is just, one, rude, two, it is absolutely, to me, sick, and three, you're not, it just defies me that people are this, it's naive. It is something that I find naive in the fandom. I don't know why I have to tell people this in the fandom, that you guys do not have to pay me to be a friend. Okay? That is just so freaking narcissistic to me. I used to have friends that were like that. And I'm honestly going to mention the person that is still like that. I stopped being friends with because she was just so toxic. And yet, here I am telling you guys, please stop giving him money. Stop giving this person any attention, because guess what? You are better than this. You're furries. You're better than this. Why are you giving him money? Why are you giving this person attention when you know he is going to turn around and use that money for something he shouldn't? Stop doing it. Stop punishing yourself for something that you literally you shouldn't be dealing with, okay? I know that in the fandom, popularity is 90% of the whole, I want to be part of the in crowd. Guess what? Can I just say it? And the in crowd is just not worth it. The in crowd is just stupid. It is seriously puerile and childish to be part of, and you want to be part of something that is that juvenile? Trust me, if you want juvenile, I could show you juvenile. I lived it. I went out of my way in high school to literally deal with drama with people in my high school I hated. I mean it, I hated these people. And I was forced to be friends with certain people when I was in high school, and oh, FYI, they're still acting that way. Hell, I have no friends. Yes. Oh, I gotta go. Bye.